could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, any day of the week. It doesn't matter what day of the week is, because every day of the week, there's always one thing going down, and that is a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is Borderlands, because Borderlands is out, everybody, and it is going to bomb bad. It is bombing bad. Rotten Tomatoes, within the first few hours of being in there, Rotten Tomatoes, 23 viewers came in, 0% in Rotten Tomatoes. It went up to like 6% today for the so you know, and I keep hearing things about this that are just not good. Like, if you look at the reviews coming in, people are calling it borderline unwatchable. They're having fun with that right there. Borderline unwatchable. Also, it may not claim the title of the worst blockbuster of the year, which is, again, Madam Web, but it does deserve to be in that category as well. An abysmal waste of beloved franchise, a disaster, Jordan. 6%, 50% audience. So if you're looking to go see Borderlands, I kind of want to see it now because it's doing so bad. You might not want to, but I kind of want to see it.
Wait 20 minutes, it'll be on some streaming service.
It will be within 30 days.
I would guarantee. If this does really bad, I give it 3 weeks. It's going to be on streaming.
6%.
I was thinking 30 minutes.
6%. And it's got a huge cast. I'm like, I guess, what do you do? It just doesn't matter with your cast sometimes. People were saying that it was kind of edited. Like, to me, it's an hour and 42 minutes. And a movie like this, I would think would probably be closer to the 2 hour mark. I'm guessing it was probably too rated R. Cut it down, make it PG-13. Now the story doesn't make sense, and the narrative doesn't make sense, and you have a piece of shit out there.
Supposedly, everybody's saying there's no chemistry with the actors either.
Yep, that's a problem. That's a problem.
They're all pissed. Like, I understand changing some of the lore, but you got to stick kind of like they're making fun of so Cate Blanchett's character is supposed to be 22 years old. She's fucking 50. There's another character in there.
Hey, leave her alone.
No old jokes, okay?
Roland is supposed to be a 6'8" badass Marine. He's played by Kevin Hart.
You know,
Kevin Hart, a badass Marine. Give me a break.
They're having fun. So there was no chemistry here, though. That's a big thing, which is always a problem. You need to have chemistry in a film. Look at Deadpool Wolverine, everybody. Woo, this chemistry was huge. Yeah, El Santo, it's true. It didn't look that bad, but it didn't do well. But this one has been doing great. We're crossing $1 billion this weekend. Finally, $1 billion. Congratulations to Deadpool and Wolverine hitting that mark. I can't believe it. After all this time, 2 weeks, 2 freaking weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks, and all of a sudden they're hitting $1 billion. That's a big, 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 phenomenal to the max, as the card game master would say, accomplishment for Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm very excited for this, and I've seen it twice. I'll probably see it a third time. You know, when you get that massive team that does so well, it does great in theaters. Look at Bill and Ted. What a great combo. And they're coming back to the stage now, everybody, which is interesting because Keanu has never done theater before. But again, Alex Winter has. He was Peter Pan one time. But they're, for the first time, together on stage doing a Broadway production called Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Got It. So coming this fall, 2025, if you want to see the Wild Stallions together one more time on stage, check them out on Broadway. And also on Broadway, opening up very soon is Stranger Things, The First Shadow. That's right. Finally got an announcement for this one. It is coming out. There's a trailer out there. And it's always fun to see trailers that are for Broadway because, again, it's like we're shooting the actual stage production. But it's actually pretty well done. It does look really great. But Friday, March 28th, 2025, they're going to have it open. That'll be pretty much the opening previews at the Marquis Theater. And then on top of that, April 22nd, 2025, this will be launching. Of course, it's a prequel about Vecna and how he came to be before all of the ramifications that he caused in Stranger Things. So I can't wait for the next season. It's a long ways away. We probably gotta wait like a year and a half for more of that. But we have this coming. So if you want a prequel, check it out. It's huge for Netflix. Just like Umbrella Academy is huge for Netflix. And it is out. The final season is out. All 5 episodes? I'm like, how is this short? They just I guess whatever. They're long episodes, so this is the ending. We got an ending. We should be happy about this. I love this show. I'm so excited to see what Klaus does this season. The whole group together, they have no powers going in this. I haven't had a chance to watch it. It dropped today, so we'll talk about it. If you saw anything, let me know what you thought about it, because I can't wait to see if it's great. I hope it's great. Netflix needs this. But they also need Wednesday to do well, because Jenna Ortega came forward and has said a lot of bad things about Wednesday. What's Bill and Ted, the Wild Stallions, land of shell people? Jordan will tell you about that in 1 second. But Wednesday is out, coming out. They're in production for season 2. And Jenna Ortega said a lot of things about the writers and how she changed the script. And people were just messing with her online, giving her a hard time, though. She was in an interview recently with Variety Fair, and she said, I think it was hard because I felt that I represented the situation better. I could have represented it better, but I probably would have been received better if I did that, because people were saying, you're trash talking the writers, you're changing the script, you have a power play you're putting into place. But she said, I don't think I ever had to put my foot down on set the way that I had to do on Wednesday, because it's so easy to fall into that category, especially with that type of show. And she was pretty much going into how it was just all like mess up. It was not appropriate for her character. So she started changing things. She went and say everything that she does, everything that I had to play did not make sense for her character at all. Being in love triangle made no sense. There was a line about her dressing up and going to school dance, and she says, oh, I love it. And she said it made her cringe. She hated it so much. And she had to go, no, there's no way I'm doing this anymore. There were times on set where she became even unprofessional, she said, in a sense where I just started changing lines. And the script supervisor's like, what are you doing? And then she said she'd go to the writer's room and say, hey, yep, I'm changing this because it doesn't work for my character. And then she said, on top of that, I felt like a caricature of myself, and you're never going to please everybody. And as someone who literally and naturally was a people pleaser my whole life, that really was hard for me to understand. Some people just may not like you, and that's entirely fine. So she did accept this, and she said, yes, this happened. This is truth. These rumors were circulating for a long time. You have to be careful. Toe a fine line, because if you say shit, you might put yourself in a bad situation and lose your job. Look at KG from Tenacious D, everybody. Woo! KG on stage said the worst thing he could say to Jack Black's face on a live stage, and the D is done. The D is done. We talked about this last week. I have the video we're going to play for you in 1 second. But, of course, KG, they were having a little announcements after the assassination attempt. And we don't talk politics this much, but this is a little entertainment blend over. He said, don't miss Trump next time. And Jack Black got pissed, and they broke up Tenacious D. But here's the video to check out what happened. You can't hear him that well, but you see how it escalates pretty fast. Yeah. And again, you're representing a lot of. He's pissed. He's fucking pissed, right? And the D is done for now.
You can't blame him, dude.
We're back. No problem. We're back.
You can't say shit like that.
You just can't say shit like that. I mean, we're in a weird time in the country as it is, and you're an entertainer. And this is the same thing I was saying about Jenna Ortega. It's like there's a fine line for things, and you got to be careful what you say. You are representing a lot of people. They are arguing about something. Well, yeah, right, Queen. They were arguing about something. But Tenacious D is done for now. Jack Black did say that they will be back. He says he loves the D. Round of applause for Jack Black saying that. He loves the D. And he says... But he's saying that he will be back. And again, they've been together for a long time. I've seen him live before. Again, it's just bad for business. That's what this comes down to. And I think that he just he was pissed off because you just don't know what that's going to cause for your brand moving forward. And brands are a big deal in Hollywood and music and everything else. And you can feel one way. You just got to toe the line.
It's another classic case of open mouth, insert both feet.
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful what you say and do, GR. Look at the terrorist attack that almost went down against Taylor Swift. Oh, my God. I haven't heard about this, but Taylor Swift was playing in Vienna, in Austria, and a terrorist attack plot was found out about that was going to try to blow up her stadium. Yeah. Blow up her stadium. So they stopped and they canceled 3 shows because of this. But there was a 19-year-old detained on Wednesday morning. Another second one was arrested that afternoon. And they were apparently having a lot of letters in their apartment that were associated with an allegiance to ISIS. On top of that, they also said they wanted a trail of blood at this concert. And the police searched their apartment and found machetes, knives, chemical explosives, ISIS propaganda, and 21,000 euros in counterfeit bills. On top of that, their manifesto to actually do something was to run over fans outside the stadium using a blue light from one of the police vehicles. They obtained one. They were going to run in there and just run people over. And they planned to detonate explosives inside and outside the venue while Swift was performing. Huge fucking problem. Swift has taken a few days off from this tour until this is all worked out. Of course, they are arrested. They'll be looking into this more, make sure there's nobody else attached to this, but she's taking a little break for her safety, and says she feared this always happening because as a big pop star like this, you never know, and this is a bad thing, and happy that they caught it early and nothing bad did happen, because These guys should be locked away for this. It's pretty much open and closed doors, if you ask me, unless there's something weird about it. It just seems like it's fucking dumb. They're not presumed innocent, but presumed innocent is coming back for a second season, everybody. But except Tommy Molto might not be coming back. That's right. Peter Sarsgaard came forward, and he's in this. He's great. Sarsgaard's great. I fucking hate him in this show. He's so good. I hate the fuck out of him. That's how good he is. And he's going after Jake Gyllenhaal. And this show is one of the biggest shows for Amazon. It was renewed already. Gyllenhaal's not said if he's coming back yet, but again, Sarsgaard came forward and says that he does not like to do sequels. That's not his thing. He said, when it comes to this, I'm not really that interested in sequels. I think that I've only been on one season of anything type of guy. And I think beyond that, I tell my kids that sometimes when I've done 90, 100 different things over the years between the movies, TVs, and plays, it's because I can be able to say hello and goodbye to one project without, letting it linger for too long. So he's going to be gone if this does come back. When it does come back, he will not take that money like Brad Pitt and George Clooney will for Wolves 2, which hasn't even debuted yet. It's coming out though. Wolves 2. Wolves. It's weird to say Wolves 2. Not Wolves, but Wolves. Wolves 2 is coming. John Watts directed and written. He's doing another sequel with this. It's done really well. The plans they've been having out there. Disney, or say Apple TV Plus, is very excited about this project. Again, they were going to do like a full release. They're not doing it anymore. They're going to do a limited theatrical release starting September 20th, and then globally on Apple TV Plus on Friday, September 27th. But these Wolves are coming back, and they're hitmen. They go to the same crime or the same hit at the same time. They have to work together to bring out the hit, and shenanigans ensue. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Thank you all for being here again. That Taylor Swift thing is pretty fucked. That's all I can say. Pretty fucked. Oh my God. You never think that. I mean, Tay-Tay is a big hit. But you never
say Tay-Tay? Why are you attacking Tay-Tay?
Apparently they were going to go after other places too, but this was like one of the spots they were supposed to attack was her. And again, maybe it's a numbers game. There's so many people there. Maybe more information will come out very soon for it. We really don't know, but it is pretty messed up. And I hope that everyone's be okay. Never seen. Oh, that's about that. There's a lot of old stuff we got to check out again. Check it out. We talk about stuff. Borderlands. I'm pretty bummed about. I hope that be good. But again, as Jordan said earlier, I'm not sure. Oh wait, Bill and Ted, that's about Jordan. Before I go to hot takes, tell me about Bill and Ted. Tell the group about Bill and Ted. What is Bill and Ted?
What do you want to know about Bill and Ted? It's two dudes from high school trying to start a fucking rock band, and they're failing their history class. They're failing history.
History, yeah.
But they are the saviors of the world. They bring the whole world together. And Rufus, my main man Rufus, has to go back in time to save the future by having these two radical dudes pass their history exam.
It's pretty fucking great. And they go time travel in a phone booth. So and they meet Socrates. They have a fun time like saying these names from people in the past.
Socrates.
Our princesses.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.